It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And from San Antonio, this game of the series in Spurs territory as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they came close in Game 1, but fell short down the stretch. Tonight, a chance to make amends and even the series.
Finals, baby. That's what it's all about. We gotta bring our energy, our effort, our focus on both ends on the court. All right? Play into that final buzzer ball.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You look at San Antonio. They hold a one-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Houdini is out there with Payne, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
Here's Parker. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And he gets it to go. Parker's got his first basket.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Houdini passes to Vucevic. And Harris wide open. He shoots. They get it back.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Here's Ginobili. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
At the line for 2. He's off on the second. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He wanted to emphasize to his team that even though they took Game 1 at home, they are going to be facing a hungrier team in Game 2. He added, this is the NBA Finals. You don't get here by not bouncing back after losses. They'll be coming after us. Can they respond, Kevin? Let's watch.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. They need this. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
Gamesmanship going on right here. You've seen it, Greg. You know exactly what's going on right there. He answers right back with that 3 of his own.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Leonard with the steal. Ginobili outside. Pass to Leonard. The feed to Aldridge. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Houdini. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the Spurs with some changes. West comes in for Duncan. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And the Magic making a change here as well. Oladipo's checked in. Here's Houdini. There's the double team with Ginobili. Here's Houdini, covered by Mills. Houdini. And it's good. Up through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him. They're mistaken.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Aldrich. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Hezonja, he's checked in for Orlando.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team. All right, David, one more time. Keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
Spurs have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Mills kicks it to West. Here's the screen. There's the three. Danny Green, and that's good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Magic trail by 3. Oladipo outside. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. He has 7. Doubled by Aldridge. 5 to shoot. And it's the Magic with the ball. Green dishes to Mills. West against Harris. That one goes. Count it.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
And here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and he gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Now the pass to Houdini. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Been a good night for Houdini. He already has 8 points and some assists, too. How about 3 of them? His success in the assist department is carried over to the free throw line.
Boy, has he been steady at the helm today.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Now here's Mills. 1:53 left to play in the first. Kicks to Green. Here's West. A rebound by Hezonja.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Henry Sims is checked in for Cole Aldrich. Both free throws good from Houdini.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Spurs have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Sims, covered by Smith. Mills with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the shot is good.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Lays it in off the breakaway. Mills has got his second basket of the night.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That's good for Houdini. Tony Parker's checked in for San Antonio. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for the Magic. Both free throws good from Houdini. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Mills. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Teardrop shot. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Passes to Houdini. Here's Azania. Harris outside. Down low. The shot's good from Houdini. Houdini's got 17 now.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Parker outside, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough.
And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his continued...
The games are my solace. I enjoy.
Well, Duncan breaking down his life. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Henry Sims has checked in for Duncan. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gordon. Harris comes in for Hazani. Oladipo, he's checked in for Payne. And Houdini subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Defense reminded Green and Leonard are the wings. Henry Sims out there with West. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit it up. He had 20 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game. Both free throws good from Houdini. Spurs trail by 10. Now Mills. He feeds it to West. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Houdini. And he uses the glass on the layup. Houdini's got 6 here in this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
1:44 left in the first half of the game. Swiped away. And now Orlando on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
West passes to Green. He's looking for Leonard and finds him, and the basket good. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Houdini, covered by Mills. Vucevic with the bucket.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Left side West. Unloads from 13. And another basket for San Antonio.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
36 seconds left in the first half. Houdini up off the screen.
You'd really like to see him get to the line as much as he did in the first.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Houdini. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Clock at 6. Shot off the pick. Here's West, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this. Oh!
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
On the court for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payne out there with Houdini. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
The Spurs shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Magic leading by 13. Here's Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Parker. Here's Houdini, and he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Houdini.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Outside Gordon. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Ginobili. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
At the line of the Spurs, Freak taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
San Antonio.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. Spurs trail by 15. Now here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Ginobili outside. 6 to shoot. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. Shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Aldridge a screen. It's Ginobili outside. That's good. Ginobili's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Houdini passes to Gordon. Here's Houdini. Aldridge is covering. Here's Houdini. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Leonard kicks to Duncan. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Duncan's got 6 points.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Houdini. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Outside Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Gordon. Leonard attacking. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Aldridge.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Harris, right side. He trains the quick shot. He's got 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Parker outside, unloads from 13. Payne grabs the board. It's stolen by Duncan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Then for the Magic. Hezonja comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Payton in for Payne.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Houdini. Payton outside. Pass to Houdini. There's the double team with Ginobili. Pass to Hezonja. 5 on the clock. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Payton against Parker. He dishes it to Aldridge. Outside Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. From deep three-point range, with the clock winding down, and Cole Aldridge with the slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the pass to Hazania. Misses the three. Spurs trail by 11. Ginobili dishes to Leonard. Duncan with the screen on Payton. Right wing. And the wide open shot from Duncan. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Hazania's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Feeds to Leonard. The three. Another miss by Leonard.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
There's the screen. For three. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
So San Antonio. Spurs trail by 14. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs. West is out there with Green. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Mills. And it's Parker in at the 1. Aldridge, no one around him. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Vucevic with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Parker's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's West. Orlando grabs the miss.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Takes the three. Rebound by Tony Parker. Spurs trail by 16. Dishes it to Mills. Pick by West. Takes a shot at the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Houdini. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Now, here's Parker. Defense is right there. The open shot, Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 6th assist on the night. And David West gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan comes in for West, and it's Ginobili in for Patty Mills. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Victor Oladipo. Passes it to Houdini. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Vucevic, and the shot is good. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside. Worked that one inside nicely.
The Magic leading by 14.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Houdini. The dish to Vucevic. Can't get it to go. Aldridge with some nice D. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Parker outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Aldridge. Free throw line jump shot, and it's good on the assist by Parker. 14 points for Aldridge.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Green. Here's Houdini, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Leonard, the pass to Aldridge. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
The Magic leading by 12. And Aldridge comes over to help. Houdini passes to Harris to the left wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Gets an open look and hits. Vucevic has got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And here's Leonard. Duncan at the elbow. He kicks it to Aldridge. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Houdini. Makes it off the glass. Houdini's got 47 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Parker with it. Outside Aldridge. From 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Houdini.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And it's Orlando with another.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
We need to calm down.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Tries again. Cannot hit. And Orlando will come the other way. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Houdini. Duncan brings the double team. There's the feed to Oladipo. Cannot hit. Solid defense there from Ginobili. Spurs trail by 15.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Magic.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And when you look back at this one,
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Green. Aldridge's screen. Now here's Green. Defense right on him. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Houdini. Drops in the layup for 2.
well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
Sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team's capable of. But we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage for Shaquille O'Neal.